Hello, everyone. Very warm welcome to all of you. And today we are going to have the chit chat with our special guest, who is the winner of this FMG exam. He cleared his FMG in very first attempt, and his name is Dr. Nikhil. So, welcome, Dr. Nikhil. How are you feeling right now?
I'm really like on top of the sky. So kind of a feeling, especially when your parents are happy and proud of you. So that's the great moment for me. And
So,
yeah,
when you saw your result, what was your first thought, and what is your feeling at that time? What was your feeling?
I was like in disbelief first of like at the very first point. I just checked twice and thrice like, is it really mine? And yeah, at that moment, luckily, like I was alone at my home and I was like what to do, whom to contact. But then I tell my dad and my mom, and yeah, that's how we had some sweets and just like met relatives and stuff. So yeah, this bombarding with calls of friends and stuff. There's so much of
So it is a joyful moment for you.
uh,
First of all, you were in the decline phase, and then you accepted finally that it is
yeah,
a result, right?
final success.
So there are many students who are watching you, Dr. Nikhil. So let me know, what was your strategy, how you strategized your study, what was your schedule during the preparation?
Ma'am, actually, from the beginning, I have also had the cerebellum before, but for the last December attempt. But somehow in my college, I was not able to leave the college before like the attempt has happened because we have some documentation issue. So I have to drop for that issue. So I for that attempt of FMG. So I thought this time in the June I'll take the cerebellum again and I'll try my best to to give my best for the first attempt of FMG. So what my first thought was to like attend the live lectures completely. Do not like watch the playbacks. That's the first advice to the all my friends that please like take the live lectures because it has an impact. It'll make you retain better. That's the strategy. And then the second step when the lab two has happened, the most of the students say like they have GT has a like impact on their studies and like they have question banks and PYQs. But I would say that E&D stuff was like a little made for me kind of thing. So like exam for your subject like physiology I have read before like for main videos and stuff. So when I started to give for the E&Ds, but I scored little less was when I was not prepared from the cerebellum at the very first moment when I'm in my college. So I scored less and I learned from the discussions. Then I realized, oh, I'm lacking something. And at that moment, I decided to make notes on a blank sheet of paper. And that has helped me to revise in the last moments, like last 10, 15 days before the exam. I revised those notes, which I made by myself from the E&Ds. So
So
that
you
is,
have to do the review of your questions, what were
yeah,
your mistakes, and you have to, review those mistakes again and again so that you will not repeat those mistakes in the exam,
yeah,
right?
that's
So you used to attend all the lectures and
Yeah,
E&D.
ma'am, actually. Yeah, ma'am. The live lectures, I'll try my best to like attend all of them. But as being humans, sometimes we skip like there's some situations happen at home and yeah, so like all of most of the 90-95% of lectures I've attended live. So it
So
has helped me.
tell me one thing that, as you said, we all are humans, right? So people do have anxiety before giving this exam. Did you also feel that anxiety before whether you will be able to cross the 150 score or not?
Actually, ma'am, till the date of result, I was having anxiety. Actually, we were planning to like go travel and stuff before the result came. Like we were so like stressed. So after the result came, we don't know like what the result will be.
So
So
how did
that's
you overcome that anxiety or that self-doubt? How did you, that time, what you
first,
used to do?
during the preparation, it is like your knowledge, first of all, gives you the confidence to, like, when you solve the questions and stuff, that gives you a bit of a confidence to overcome, like, okay, I can do it. That's everybody has to, and luckily I had friends, really good friends, like, they had motivated me a lot of times. Even though some of them have not succeeded, but they have a huge role in my life to, like, let me succeed and make my motto high. So that was a good point. And family, first of all, do not like just stop coming. Those people who live in Delhi, they think like, oh, talking to family daily, things they have things like wasting time, but it actually give them a little motivation and good energy, positive vibes that you can just carry on with your life and just leave the anxiety aside. And it's more about the exam than the preparation. When you're giving the exam, you just like be in a composed manner, in a calm manner, like you can just sit for that
Oh,
for
so
6 to
that
8
means
hours.
the mindset affects a lot
Yeah.
during the exam, right? So
Definitely,
preparation are
definitely.
one thing and the mindset is another thing. And
Yeah.
family and friends, as Dr. Nikhil said, family and friends are the core parts, right? So your
Yeah,
mindset, your emotional composure is the main game, right?
yeah, ma'am, definitely.
How did you keep your discipline? Like one or two slips, that can happen, as you said. But then, how you used to come back to, to follow that track?
Ma'am, actually, the thing is like for the first half, like the first preparation, when the live lectures was happening in Cerebellum, I tried to be more disciplined in that first part. In the second part, E&Ds, I was like, okay, I'll do it little later, and that was my point, like thinking at that moment. But when that happened, and I guess I have read your marathon or maybe the discussion, I guess, where you have stated one statement that this is the exam of existence, and that has struck me like really deep. So I just thought like if we do not exist, there is no meaning. Like we
Yes,
have
you have
spent
to
6 years.
prove your existence,
Yeah,
right? So
that is
you
it.
have to, do something different. People are living, animals are also living.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
prove, right? So
For FMGs, ma'am, it's really great examination, like prove themselves that they really deserve to be a doctor. They all deserve to be, but somehow they do not succeed. Many of my friends who are studying with me, along with me in library, they have like 18 hours, 15 hours. This one little advice for them as well. Like in the beginning, few months, 3, 4 months, they do a lot of preparation, but in the last month they get drenched. They have little less of energy than the previous time. So try to keep your motto high in the way that you are giving your average time. Do not give the highest of the highest in the very first few months. Keep the energy for the last lap. That is more important.
So
That
have
was
something left in your battery shelf, right?
yeah,
Shelf life for the
definitely.
last month, which is the most
Yeah.
important, crucial time where you cannot leave your preparation. You mentioned the marathon also. Did you attend the
Yeah.
marathon with the discipline?
Yeah, that was the only part I did like with my whole attention every single moment, and that was the like I revised most of the time the marathon only. I would be honest, I have not made the 3 and 4 revisions. People say like 5 time revisions, 4 time revisions. My advice will be little different. Like people might think that I'm saying little weird things, but the problem is people don't understand. Like they have to study according to themselves. You have when you read for the first time for any notes, just make sure and assess yourself that how much do you retain out of it. When you go that mark beyond 60, 70 percentages, it'll be really easy for you to like revise it in second time. Even that you can score like very good marks in the examination. Easy to pass, like if you have read the first thing in the very like focused manner.
All right. So, as Dr. Nikhil said, that two things I'm getting over here. First thing, have your energy saved for the very crucial time. You don't have to slack when it is important to very crucial to, study at the end. And the thing is, there will be thousands and thousands of people which are, who are giving to give you a lot of advice, but what is going to help you out, that is the main thing. You have to think that, okay, this is the thing which is working for me, so I'm going to follow whatever is working for me. All right.
Yeah, man,
So that
definitely.
is the thing, that if this is not happening, find out some other way to, stick to the preparation, and, which is going to guide you through and which is going to work for you. All right. So wonderful, wonderful. Any advice for those who, lose their motivation while following the track? So how did you come back, and what is your, you can say, advice to them, how they can come back on track?
Ma'am, it was my case was a little lucky because I had few friends, like actually a lot of circle, but few close friends. We have made a group and on the WhatsApp, like 5 people, and all of them was following the cerebellum. And there's a guy I would like to name him. That's a
Sure, sure.
guy, my closest friend, Sohail. He has made the group with all the intention. He has said all the materials and is a big role like in for making a success. But like unfortunately he couldn't pass, like he just have left by 1 marks or something. He had the all energy and he's capable of it. I'm just giving the example that if there it happens by like the little like the lack of luck, I would say, because it is not a lack of knowledge. You should have belief in yourself. First of all, you just believe in yourself and surround with your positive friends who can guide you all the time. We used to like send the custom modules every day, 100 questions in the group. So everybody have to do those questions. If somebody has like didn't do those questions, we'll just like scold him with whatever words come to our head. So like just make him do it. That's it. Just surround yourself with the positive friends. So it'll make you do the things on the time, and they will help you to keep you in discipline.
All
That's
right.
the
So have friends who are, like-minded and who have the same goal as you. That is very, very important.
yeah,
That much
man.
I'm getting from you, Dr. Nikhil.
Definitely, definitely, man.
All right. So, any advice or any wisdom that you want to give to your juniors or followers who are going to look at this video? Give me in the last moment, what is the mantra that you want to give?
Ma'am, there is a specific thing that there is very few things I'll mention. That first of all, find the right time for yourself. Like some people do read in the night, some people do read in the morning, but some try to copy others. Try to be like your own self. Find out the right time for yourself. That is first thing. So it'll make you like give your energy completely and you read. And the last 1 month, try to give your 12, 15 hours or whatever possible hours for yourself and with complete like your attention. You do not like go like, oh, I've did the reading before, so I can skip this part and I'll do some questions and it'll be okay for me. No, last month is like the best effort you can make. That's for you. And the thing is like try to make as much as questions. PYQs especially. Do not forget the PYQs are this exam especially. I would say PYQ has a big role and the PYTs. So that has a major role in making people successful. When you read the notes, focus on note, not just on videos. I did also mistakes, man. I'm really happy to accept and
So
to
as
also
you
accept.
mentioned just now that you used to do mistakes, right? People
Yeah.
get worried, students get very worried that their GT score is not, crossing a particular level. So how did you overcome that fear that, okay, my score is less, so, people stop giving the GTs because they fear out of it. So how did you manage that fear or anxiety?
Ma'am, actually, the thing is, in my batch, I had an example. Actually, the girl, she was my schoolmate, and we joined in the like college, and I knew her very well. So she has also cleared the examination. But her understanding was like she has explained that while giving the GPs, she was taking it as a learning perspective, like not as the how much marks do I get. And really, if you give the exam, you will know it might reflect the pattern of examination, but questions not gonna come the same. It is the like timings that you give to the exam and how you sit for that longer time and you like make your brain to focus on the questions. That is more important like on the GTs. I have not given like 10, 20 GTs. I've given just 3 to 5 GTs, but with your all attention. That is more important. Do
All
not
right.
focus
So
on the
take
score.
it as a learning perspective. Do
Yeah,
not, stuck on the score. Whatever mistakes you have done, just review those mistakes and
yeah,
just move on. Right?
yeah,
People do
definitely.
get, confused also which one to follow: live lectures, recorded lectures, RR, and PYQs. What do you say? And they're, confused with the sources also. So what do you say, Dr. Nikhil? How did you, know that this is the one I need to stick?
Definitely, ma'am. There is no doubt that the cerebellum is best at this particular point because it has made me realize that. And the example is in front of you, ma'am. I have not followed any other materials who would say I will just stick to the cerebellum. Sometimes you have to make the things like cerebellum is not just the live lectures. It has quick revisions. It has the older live lectures. It has how to say the best of the best notes available there. And Banks is also now really better than the previous time. So you can just make or like completely use it like all all the times when you feel like bored or when you feel like you not have the energy, try to solve questions. Do not like make yourself okay, I'll watch TV or I'll watch movie with my friends and go something. Just try like do like
Utilize all of the time,
yeah,
all of the energy that you have, and give, whatever 5, 6 months you get to this
yeah,
exam.
definitely, ma'am, definitely. You do not skip the part. This is your time. That's the only thing I'll tell you. This 5 months will not like nobody will take any minute from you if you don't allow. That's the only thing I'll tell you. Otherwise, it'll happen to many people. They just misdirect and just enjoy with friends, and last moment they realize, okay, I had I had the good time, but I wasted it. So
Missed it, right? So yeah, the regret won't help you out. Only the
yeah.
hard work which is going to help you out in this preparation. So, which teachers are your favorite teachers, or which lectures do you think that it helped you a lot during the exam? Tell me about that.
Lectures, I would say, I'll be really honest, ma'am.
Hmm.
First of all, if you don't mind, but the thing is like
Yeah, sure, sure, of course.
Goga sir is actually one of my favorites, but because we knew him like from the older time, like in the COVID time, I had his subscription and we used to study from him on the different platform and stuff. But when I joined the Cerebellum, and I realized there are really new good doctors as well, and I came to know about you, Dr. Ankur Jain sir and Dr. Anand Bhatia sir. So they have become a little favorite of mine, as you can see from for this examination. Only, I'll just give the statement like from Anand sir's sorry Ankur Jain sir's notes of biochemistry. In the one page, you'll get 8 to 10 questions out of it in this examination. I was shocked. I was happily shocked in the examination. I was like, wow, how this could have happened like to me. And I was the guy who have never read the biochemistry in my college time. Not so focused. I just read for the passing examinations. And that has become like, oh wow, that's really, really great. Kind of thing. And especially the pediatrics as well. Because it was my dream to like be a pediatrician someday. So it was my special attention to him, I would say. Yeah. And
All right.
obviously, the physio is definitely a great subject to study from them. It was a great
Thank you,
experience.
thank you. Chalo. So, what is your last mantra? Just give in one line if you want to say that this is the thing, you have to do this. So, what will be that?
Just believe on yourself. That is it. People do like they feel very low sometimes. Even I felt low sometimes. We all are humans. We do. Every time there is a moment comes, we think like, oh, I cannot do it. I have many things to revise. I don't have like much of a time. I would tell you a thing like, ma'am, when the exam was around and 10 days were left, there was days when I like it is possible when you are in stress. I work better for myself. I work better in stress. So in 1 day or 2 day, you can make some subjects like recover them like for by revisions of E&Ds and your notes and stuff because it covers the most of the highest important points over there. So you do revise by those things and have confidence in it that okay, I've revised it, I have read it, okay, I can make it. Just believe on yourself. That's more important than anything else. And be positive. Surround yourself with positive people. That's it.
All right. So, with that positive message and with that positivity, I congratulate you again and to your family and friends. Enjoy this time. It's your time right now. Whatever you have worked hard from last 5 to 6 months, it has finally, proved its worth. So, congratulations once again, Dr. Nikhil, and thank you so very much for, giving time to us and letting your juniors know that this is possible.
Sure,
Thank you very much and congratulations once again.
sure, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Thank
It
you.
was a really great interview with ma'am. And yeah, it was like first time I'm having a in-person encounter with you, ma'am. It's really great having a communication with you and helping my friends, fellow juniors and friends. Thank you so much for.
My pleasure, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Enjoy the day. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you for making this possible. And to all the Cerebellum team and all the teachers and everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Enjoy.